Hello, and welcome to tonight's fantastic dinosaur action in what is going to be a pro dinosaur move, a gamer move, perhaps, devastating the opponents even better with, let me adjust myself for a second, with the roaming throne. Oh my goodness, this particular dinosaur list, as I usually like to play them on Arena and Explorer ranked, it's mostly dinosaurs as the creature type, so roaming throne or other stuff that cares about a specific creature type does make a lot of sense here. Did have to make myself quite a bit bigger, but that's one of my favorite memes there. This is what they call a pro gamer move, so I had to add my own dinosaur flair. Oh, I don't like that bottle. Let me switch it. Okay. Just leave the coffee, but that's probably big enough. Yeah. Okay, I like that. All right, we're rolling. Roaming throne. So last night, that was the Hornet Queen, which is very nice. I can easily make the 7 mana needed for that with this list. And if you're looking for a primer, if you're new, that video in the description. And one more day. The weekend is almost here. If you're in Canada, long weekend coming up. Hopefully this week has been as good as possible. I imagine it's probably busy catching up on work and trying to get as much done as you can, whether you're making stuff or I don't know, whatever it is, you're going to have a good time here. I'm going to have a good time beating up opponents. Sunken Citadel, say you have 2 of those, 4 mana for Castle Garenbrig's activated ability, boom, 3 lands and 6 mana. Add in a forest, you can make 7 for Hornet Queen. Very nice, but oftentimes, I can make 6 on turn 4. You have a sunken, 2 other lands in Castle Garenbrig. That's more reasonable. But that's 6. Hornet Queen costs 7. So sometimes on turn 4, I'm not able to make the mana I need quite for Hornet Queen. But Roaming Throne could be one of the best things to just elevate what I'm already doing. Help to devastate opponents on following turns or the turn that Ghalta drops. As it enters, we choose Dinosaur. Turn 4 might be Roaming Throne. Turn 5, Vaultborn Tyrant. Boom, I get 2 triggers because Vaultborn, a Dinosaur. Oh man, it goes on from there, but I might play Palani's Hatcher. Coming up, Palani's would make 4 Dinosaur Egg tokens, 0/1. And when it goes to combat, that would trigger as well. So I would get to crack 2 eggs, making 2 3/3s. That alone is fantastic. If I get a second Roaming Throne, I could name Frog, get 2 lands with the Clifftop Lookout, and that becomes immediately the best ramping spell pretty much in the game. For 3 2 lands onto the battlefield. I probably don't need it, but if it makes sense to do so, and that might come up, the first Roaming Throne could be chosen as Frog. The following turn, if I really want to get the lands looking good. But then Ghalta as well. She drops, that trigger is doubled with the Roaming Throne, possibly stacking all the draw triggers of Vaultborn below the second copy of Ghalta when it enters. That's going to be absolutely nuts. And more tokens and more tokens and more draw and more life gain. Oh, pretty much perfect sense. And then if we face off against aggro, we'll bring in the Hornet Queen to, squeak out some wins here and there. Of course, aggro is likely always going to be rough, unless I wanted to dedicate 10-ish things towards that matchup. It's probably what I'd want to do. But Altanac, the thrice called, still in there to bring back Cavern of Souls, Castle Garenbrig, or Sunken Citadel, depending if we face off against Azorius Control, or just something that has that hate. Back to nature as well, to take out those enchantment decks quite nicely indeed. And Pithing Needle, if you have an activated ability, now we stop you. No more cheese. Funny business. But I say we jump right into it. It is a little bit later tonight, and yeah, maybe a lot of you guys are probably already asleep, so hopefully you got some good sleep. If you're listening on your drive to work, hopefully the traffic isn't too bad. All right. Or maybe you're listening at work as you're, packing up some stuff. Hopefully the orders aren't too much. Kind of glitchy there. Waited for a second, huh? Hopefully everything goes smoothly. King Floppy. Maybe this particular opponent is going to get into Diamond. They're 1 win away. Hopefully we can spoil them quite nicely, and we'll spoil them with that. Oh my, that's basically perfect. Pretty much Clifftop Lookout is going to get us to 6 on turn 4. When we play it, maybe, let's hold off. No, it should, yeah. Oh, Cavern of Souls, 100%. If it is Azorius control, but with the Sarkhan avatar there, I have to imagine it's some form of red. Mono red, maybe. Mono green. Okay. Gruul aggro, the new Delirium Gruul aggro with a couple artifact creatures. This should go quite nicely indeed. I would like to get Vaultborn Tyrant on turn 4. Hopefully I might aim for that, but Roaming Throne for sure. That's coming down. We know that's happening. And then Vaultborn definitely the turn after that, and should go all right. But say its name. This gets Altenac, whatchamacallit, Altenac the thrice called. Mill 3 cards. Oh, I'm reading it. Hold on a sec. Mill 3 cards, return a creature or land, exile this card and 2 other cards named. Say your name. Say its name from your graveyard. Okay, so they need a bunch of copies of that. I'm not too worried. Definitely with Clifftop Lookout, we're gonna. Well, we got Vaultborn. There we go. Sunken Citadel. No other thing would have gotten sunken onto the battlefield other than Archdruid's Charm. Clifftop Lookout just absolutely nuts. They need more card types in the graveyard for Patchwork Beastie to attack or block. They got 3. I imagine they're going to get there. Okay, not too bad. Well, I can't really attack. Oh my goodness. Technically, it should be Roaming Throne. We're going to set up. I imagine Roaming Throne is probably safe. I mean, they probably have some removal. Hopefully not. At the very least, I think Roaming Throne would be safe because of the ward 2. The opponent having to spend an extra little bit, but gotta do something eventually. The opponent doesn't want to get rid of anything from the graveyard. Possibly a land. They have 2 in there, so that would still, hold up the 3 types for Patchwork Beastie and the Omnivorous Flytrap. If we get Ghalta next turn, they are dead, which would be quite nice indeed. Maybe they have a Fatal Push. Deathrite Shaman can tap and exile a land. Make 1 man of any color. Could be rough. They're
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me!
They're frantically looking over everything. I just have to hope the Roaming Throne survives, but even if the Patchwork Beastie attacks it, it's only a 3/3. Roaming Throne is a 4/4, so I would trade with that. Oh, okay, we have Golgari, Insidious Roots. That's could be a little problematic. A little bit scary as well. Stuff get bigger. Well, hopefully we get Ghalta. We should. Vaultborn Tyrant is going to get 2 triggers. Next turn we're going to have a nice big creature to block whatever. There we go. Clifftop. Lovely. Saving myself from taking 5 damage from that Patchwork Beastie. About 100%. This is going to be hopefully the staller of stallers. Ghalta, where are you at? Where are you at? Oh, let's get Ghalta. And then we wait. Vaultborn Tyrant, we're going to trade with the Fly Trap, that sort of thing. It could potentially get, well, it is going to get ugly. I hope one of their creatures gets to 6 power. Yeah, we got a 5/7. Okay. As long as they don't have trample, I imagine we're safe, but Insidious Roots, this is... Ooh, that maybe I should read Omnivorous Flytrap there. Oh, that's big. That is something. Whenever they attack, things get bigger and bigger and bigger. Well, they're going to get deader and deader and deader. I think there's a very good chance we draw Ghalta. We're a quarter of the way through. As long as Vaultborn Tyrant dies, I'm a happy camper. I get more triggers with Roaming Throne. Oh. Okay. Well, I didn't see that happening. How'd they get so big? That's odd. Huh. I mean, technically I'm not dead yet, but both of them do have to block. Okay. I'm going to look at this, whether I win or not. Oh, okay. So, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay. Where's Ghalta? Come on. Oh, boy. I forgot about that. So the trigger was doubled because it happened right as Roaming Throne died, and well, we're still living. But Roaming Throne, as it enters, it's 4 power. We do triggers upon triggers upon triggers. This is what we want. Oh, yeah. This is a pro gamer move. You got to admit. Oh, there's Ghalta. Okay, I'm liking the looks of this. I gotta say. I also gotta play something else. Forest, and we get Regis or Alpha, which is 4 more. We should be safe, I think. We got a lot of jump blockers. We play Ghalta next turn, and yes, please. I like this. Are they just dead? Hold on a second. We have 12. No, not quite. 12, 18. No, we wait. My goodness, I have to discard a lot of stuff. I don't want to deck myself next turn, but we got to keep an eye on that for sure. I need to discard 7. Oh, that's a lot. This is getting interesting. I imagine we're probably done for, depending how big the omnivorous fly traps get. I'm still pretty scared, but we have Ghalta, so if they attack with everything, I think there is some scenario where we could get the job done. Enough jump blockers to survive. Maintain Roaming Throne and at least 1 Vaultborn Tyrant. I would like both Vaultborn Tyrants if at all possible. It's kind of hilarious they don't have trample. Of course we would be dead if that was the case, but I don't care how big they are. As long as they don't have trample, I'll just keep making a bunch of stuff. Do they get trampled somehow? Huh? Wow, that's some big creatures. I will. We'll start with the biggest stuff. Yeah, 24. So 38. I could take all that. I say we take all that. Hopefully. Down to 5. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Roaming Throne is a nice touch. Hopefully. Oh, yeah. So they're dead. You joined at the perfect moment, and there you go. Good. Oh my. Just smoked. No chance. Super dead. I wanted to preserve Regis Sword just to make sure everybody had haste. And now we'll kill him. Will I deck myself if I put another Vaultborn out? Possibly. I'm not going to do that just in case. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. You can quit anytime.
Ruthless aggression.
Oh, you think your stuff's bigger? No, I'm bigger. I'm better. And I got him. I have 17 cards left. You know what? I feel like putting 2 more Tyrranax Rexes. Make sure we get the job done. I'll just draw another 8 cards, gain another 24 life or something like that. It's fine by me. Crack 2 eggs. Again, roaming throne doubling the 1 Palani's Hatcher trigger. I think we're going to say. Maybe they have something up their sleeve. Who knows? Got him. Okay. Do I want to leave it as is? This is a graveyard-based deck. Hornet Queen would be nice to trade with the big creatures. But certainly Roaming Throne helped quite a bit. Tyrranax Rex, I feel like could trim that. Hornet Queen just simply trading with them, no matter how big they are, I think is probably a good bet. Definitely. Yeah, I like that. Certainly keeping in. I won because of Roaming Throne, so you know that's staying in. But I wanted to get back to this. We want to look at Omnivorous Flytrap here from Duskmorn. They see me looking at it. Oh, they know I'm reading what's up. 4 more card types in your graveyard. Distribute 2 counters among 1 or 2 creatures. If there are 6 or more card types in your graveyard, double the number of 1/1 counters on those creatures. Okay, so that's how they got their stuff going. Delirium, Golgari Delirium, I guess, is what I'm going to call it in the chapters, with Insidious roots there. Okay. They really didn't make too many plants, but that stuff got big. Well. Just have to hope to do it again. Possibly Roaming Throne. We're going to name Insect, just so we get even more of those flying insects from the Hornet Queen there. But, yeah, they got to be perhaps scratching their head, wondering how they could get around that. Cursing that they didn't have trample on those big creatures that they made. Okay, it's not over yet. We have Archdruids and a Clifftop Lookout, so we have all the mana we'll ever need. Starting off with 2 Sunkens, a forest, well, at least a forest. Starting off with enough mana for Clifftop, 100%, with those 2 Sunkens. If we see Ghalta, it should be good. Well, it's kind of better, somewhat, but still got to be Sunken. And that's the best bet. Maintain the 3 sources of green by choosing green again for the second one, just so we could possibly go Archdruid's Charm coming up if I draw Ghalta. It's close to over. I don't know. What do they get rid of Vaultborn? I'm going to be getting my mana one way or another. That's for sure. Clifftop gets me something. I have to imagine it's probably Archdruids. If it's Archdruids, I'll go Clifftop, get the land, the extra land. But of course, Sylvan Scrying can only ever be used to grab a land, put it into your hand. So I like to get that out of the way. Oh my goodness, folks. They may have just, well, they've basically goofed up. Archdruids searches and puts Castle out with that forest next turn. I say we go for it. We're going for it. 8 mana, turn 4. Pretty good. Hopefully they don't have another Thoughtseize, but yeah.
Get him a body bag! Yeah!
Don't push it. Don't push it, I'll give you a war you won't believe.
Okay. No Thoughtseize, don't do it. Okay, yeah, say its name. Bringing stuff back, not too worried. 9 damage, not so bad. I'm about to hopefully gain a lot. I don't get the trigger with Clifftop for Vaultborn there, but should be alright. That's a little problematic. I have to imagine Archdruid's Charm is going away. We got to get Castle Garenbrig 100%. Ghalta's gone. Ghalta has to be gone, but take the opportunity to make 8, even though we won't be seeing Ghalta. We'll be, that's a kind of a goof. I would say. Probably. Math is hard. Huh. Huh. Do I like another Ghalta? Well, might as well. I feel like they might have removal for Ghalta, so I'll just get another one. There could have reasonably been some sort of ramping spell underneath Ghalta, Clifftop, something like that. Might as well keep something with meat on its bones. They're not attacking into... Oh, yeah. I forgot I had known that another Ghalta was on top. I was kind of excited, but... Here we go. Everybody attacks. They combine blockers to take out Ghalta, and then I surprise them with the other copy, and then they feel extra bad. They didn't, and they will pay for that, 100%. Okay. Well, Sylvan Scrying. It's also quite good to have a couple of commercial districts. At the very least, technically, what I'm doing right here is cycling. Sylvan Scrying, kind of. I see what's on top. I don't need a Sunken. There we go. That's lovely stuff. Save Ghalta just in case I draw a Vaultborn or something like that. Yeah, they got an Altanac that is perhaps a little bit rough. A 9/9 trample. I love big creatures. Huh. Let's see what they do. They'll only attack with one. They want enough total power to take out Ghalta next turn, I would think. Hopefully I draw something else big. Hopefully it's not another third Ghalta, but, well, you never know. Might as well stop myself from taking 4. Yeah. Okay. Let me think. With Archdruids, I can search for Vaultborn. I like Vaultborn. Or I can... Yeah, this is going to be good. We might kill him. Archdruids is going to take out whatever Altanac, you know. Yeah. You don't take me out. Watch out. I like this instead, I got to admit. It's probably our best bet. I don't care. Draw a card. Boom. Ghalta lives, all 3 creatures dead. That's it down to 1. I didn't bother doing the math, but that's pretty good. Pretty good.
Good Lord, what is happening in there?
I don't think they're doing anything too crazy, but keep in mind, this opponent does a lot of explosive, nasty things with 1/1 counters. Okay. Bristly Bill getting bigger. Oh my, 1 down to 1. Oh, boy. Whoa, 1 to... I don't even know what to press. I'm stunned.
Yes.
Dang! Oh!
Queen Ghalta. Apparently, Ghalta is a she. Sounds like a male name, a strong male name, but yeah. In the lore, I believe Ghalta's a she. I thought it was a he for a long time, I must admit. But there you go, that's what you get. Live. Lovely moments like that. Like I said, look, I almost died. Straight up to Bristly Build there. That would have been pretty thrilling. It was thrilling all around, though. But, well. We'll just try to do that again. Roaming Throne saved the day in the very first match, so that is always quite satisfying. Certainly keeping it in. I think a lot of the dinosaurs on Ixalan are she's. Huh. I would like to risk this. 2 things for 3, to search for lands. Neither of the 2 lands that I have is a Castle Garenbrig or a Sunken, so that makes me a... Okay, well that's better. There we go. 100%. That's about as good as it can get as long as Clifftop Lookout survives. I'm pretty sure we're going to be getting to a Castle Garenbrig here, but 2 Sunkens and a Forest is better than 2 lands that were neither Sunken or Castle. Boros Heroic, though, very explosive, aggressive. Okay, Castle Garenbrig. Now, well, you better watch out. This opponent has to be absolutely as fast as possible. But yeah, definitely. I think it is the same as the Nublar. Whatchamacallit. Okay, so if they don't kill me next turn, I kill them. Pretty good. We got haste with Regis or Alpha. Hopefully one of those creatures doesn't have trample, but with Boros Heroic, there's many spells that do that. Monstrous Rage, sadly. Geshath and Pan. Okay, Thunderblade. That's good to know. Reckless Rage, maybe. We could be dead. This is Boros Heroic, keep that in mind. But if by some chance, okay, it gets trample, it might not have. Huh? So we got, okay. We're not dead. I like this. Too slow. Think about this. They were too slow. Boros Heroic. Too slow. See ya. Okay, I don't expect that to happen again, probably. Of course, Hornet Queen, if we get it down, Death Touch, trading with their creatures, however big, but like I mentioned, Monstrous Rage, they get trample. Yeah. Oh, look at them mousing over everything. They've almost certainly never been hit by that. Ah. Oh, yeah. They're looking at my graveyard. Yeah. They're looking at their Illuminator Virtuoso. Oh, man. I kind of want to watch them squirm. Kind of see if they mouse over anything else. Yeah. They've never had that happen to them before, which is cool to know. But anything? Nah. We're either going to win in a flashy way or we're not. The opponent is likely not going to let that happen again. Probably to win the match, we would have to... Well, the opponent would have to stumble quite a bit. I left them traumatized, I think so. I'm just happy I got the faster win. I have to... I don't know. I feel like they wanted to set up for something extra devastating. They plotted the slick shot show off. But I would be surprised if they didn't have any other pump spells in their hand. They did the slick shot instead of pumping the Virtuoso. But if they had lethal, they would have just done that. Which is pretty simple and straightforward. Huh. Finally got there. Couple mulligans, man. The opponent is choosing whether to keep 5 cards or mulligan again. Ooh, this could be positive for me. We both mulliganed a couple times. I like that. But of course, any sort of aggro deck, they don't need a whole lot to make the magic happen. I think, you know, getting rid of Regisaur and Palani's Hatcher could work out a little bit better. Oh, it might. Roaming Throne. We could stack up a lot of triggers with Vaultborn Tyrant there. Oh my goodness. I feel for him. I do. They had a greedy keep, perhaps. Okay. They kept a hand with Virtuoso and a bunch of pump spells. We could be dead this turn, depending. The Virtuoso only has to get to 10 power. It's got double strike, so... Ancestral Anger plus Monstrous Rage. It's going to be close. Oh, okay. No. 2 pump spells, we're done. Yeah. I bet it's Monstrous Rage. Where's Fatal Push when you need it? Monstrous Rage it up. Huh. Okay. I like the looks of this. We survived. Very interesting. They were probably holding up the white mana possibly for God's Willing or some sort of protection. Something like that. Either way, hopefully Vaultborn Tyrant saves us a little bit. We have to get to pretty much 7 next turn. Roaming Throne wouldn't save us, so I'm going to try for Vaultborn. Vaultborn first plus Roaming Throne can be a very good thing. Roaming Throne, as it enters, I choose Dinosaur. Itself is a Dino, so it doubles the trigger that it triggers from the Vaultborn that was already out. So if we can somehow stabilize, that's going to be good. But yeah, Scorpion, Regisaur Alpha, helping out big time. Yeah, no. They must have been saving that final mana, white mana, for protection. I don't imagine we're going to survive here, but maybe they gassed out a little bit. The Virtuoso, actually, this... well, it could be bad. It takes out Vaultborn. It's going to get to 6 power. But then I make the copy of it before Virtuoso hits once again. Okay, yeah, no, that tends to do the trick. We must be dead. Must be. Yeah, no, that tends to do the trick. Okay, well, we'll just block and, yeah. How she goes. 10. Still done. I was close. Well, it was pretty reasonably close. Okay. We're on the play. That's what you want. That's what you have to be against something aggressive. If you're something not aggressive, it's your best bet. And also just gaining a bunch of life. Oh, well, it's so tempting. 2 lands, one of them Sunken, Chimera. You know what? I'm going to give it a go. It could work out. Commercial to start. We're digging for the 3rd land, which, you know, hitting it to play Clifftop, Archdruids. Possibly there's a Castle Garenbrig on top, so Archdruids would be the play on turn 3 to grab and get the Sunken. At the very least, I would be making 7 on turn 4. Oh, down, that's... No. Yeah, let's risk it. Let's risk it. Okay. Cross your fingers, cross your claws. Yeah, probably done for. Probably done for. Oh, Scorpion, I like that. My face on the... yeah. How did I never think of... we're doing that. Maybe I'll do it for a few nights there. Nah, I got enough material. I can look up any meme, clip, actor, whatever it is. We're dead. Done. Maybe the slimmest of chances I could have made something happen, but would have been nice to have Fatal Push, I must admit. Yeah. Okay, I'm doing that. Hopefully I don't forget tomorrow night. I think I should be streaming tomorrow night. Huh. We'll see, but yeah, anything dinosaur related. Jeff Goldblum, I could face swap with that. Dinos find a way. Life finds a way. Huh. Other dinosaur themed stuff. Maybe like a Dinobot from Transformers. I think it was a Dinobot. That's what they're called. Huh. Alright. Maybe it's finally going to be Azorius Control. I think it could be with this avatar. It feels like a control-y sort of avatar. That hand though, beautiful. Oh, mono green devotion. Don't think we're going to get quite as fortunate as we did the previous night, but they might stumble. You never know. It could happen. Gonna grab Sunken, set up as good as possible. It is a little bit slower, but we'll see. Oh yes, not the mama. I think so. Oh yeah, that would be an interesting. I might do that. Oh, I should start writing these down. I don't want to forget all these good suggestions. I mean, fortunately, the opponent has stumbled like it was hoping. No, hold on a second. We can play both Clifftop Lookouts. Do I want to play both Clifftop Lookouts? Or do I want to play Carnage Tyrant? I kind of want to play Carnage Tyrant. With the Stomping Ground, I know I'm getting to 7 next turn. It would be nice to perhaps pressure Kiora. If the opponent continues to stumble, Kiora is priority number 1. Stop their draw, stop untapping of Nykthos and all that stuff. Okay, this is looking good. Not too many creatures. Old Growth Troll could be problematic, but we'll see. Ghalta next turn. I mean, it would have been good. 10. Yes, okay. Stomping Ground, Regisaur Alpha, no, Palani's Hatcher. We got more blockers. Basically, I send 10 damage towards Kiora, guaranteed to be taken out, which is lovely stuff. That's what we want. That's what we're doing. Gotta make it happen. If it was only Carnage Tyrant, of course, Old Growth Troll would have blocked. Well, would have been rough. Storm the Festival, cross your fingers. Hey, I'm stopping them from drawing a couple cards there. One with that Old Growth Troll. Question is, do I want Palani's Hatcher to trade with it when it attacks the invasion of Ixalan? Back to work. Alright, Scorpion. Hopefully work goes good for you. Yeah, the trade, I don't know. Let me think. Nah, I'm gonna wait. Palani's cracks the egg. I have a 5-3 and a 3-3 instead of losing the 5-3 and not getting the 3-3. That's what I want. Kind of want Roaming Throne as well. Double up with Regisaur Alpha. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. I can't crack 2 eggs. I only have 1. Palani's Hatchers. Oh, well, I can play Clifftop. Hopefully it doesn't send Ghalta to the bottom. Ghalta being above. Okay, 2 Roaming Thrones. That is actually quite nice. We're digging closer to Ghalta. That is what we want. I imagine they'll double block and take out Carnage. Okay, but they don't. Alright. That's how it goes. I thought they might double block to take out Carnage Tyrant and then Palani's Hatcher is going to continue. Oh, okay. Well, it's now or never. They have a Nykthos, Ulvenwald Oddity. Could be rough. Hopefully they don't have Kiora somewhere in the mixture here. I don't think we're quite dead yet, but there's a very real possibility. The Old Growth Trolls will get to 5 power. They already have Trample, but everybody is going to have Haste. Belligerent Regisaur as well. Of course it is a dinosaur, but just flipping Invasion of Ixalan never really felt quite right. It always felt quite awkward whenever I was using it. Oh, they got another Nykthos. So now we quit. Because we're dead. 100%. Alright, it's mono green devotion. A lot of different stuff tonight. Could have a little bit of land destruction with Boseiju who endures. Altenac might be nice. Hornet Queen, a lot of their stuff has tramples, so if they go off, it's probably lethal the turn they go off. Hornet Queen isn't really going to save in those situations. Pithing Needle though. Stop Kiora from untapping stuff? Possibly. Just go big or go home. Maintain the absolute best devastation. Of course I could have some tech against Mono Green Devotion. Alpine Moon is probably my top pick, my favorite, just because I have lands that make multiple amounts of mana. So Damping Sphere would hurt me big time. Don't like that. One land, not quite gonna cut it. Okay, well, that is definitely it. Yeah, I like that. Just in case things go super well, Palani's Hatcher giving everybody haste, we might need to kill him that turn. Haste would do that, and I don't want to be kicking myself. Hopefully we get to play Clifftop next turn, but at the very least, Sylvan Scrying to grab Castle Garenbrig is going to be good. Yeah, turn 2, 5 mana. Oh boy, that's good stuff. I love to see that. Next turn they're going to make only 10. Only 10. So great. Oh man. Oh boy. Fantastic. Maybe they got it. Well, who knows? Storm the Festival. They might get an only 2 forest. Okay. That's good. That's very good. Oh, they had another Nykthos in their hands. And they replayed Storm the Festival. Huh. Very fun. And then Kiora untaps and, well, we die. We're, it's Mono Green Devotion. There is stuff you can do, and if you wanted to hate against them, I would have more than 4 pieces. It would be Alpine Moon plus something else. But even then, they could just beat you up. If I removed 6 to 8 things, that would hurt perhaps the overall plan a little bit too much. It is interesting, though, to face Mono Green, in back-to-back nights. For a while there was quite uncommon, and maybe I'll dust something off. I really have expected to face more Rakdos and whatnot, just because Rakdos Cauldron won the previous tournament that happened this past weekend. This could be good. Excuse me. We see a castle, lovely. Sylvan, lovely. Archdruids, lovely. Clifftop Lookout, lovely. That is 16 things. I think 16 things that it would be fine to see. There's a good chance I'm going to see one of those 16 things. I'll take it. Kind of need Cavern of Souls now. This looks like Dimir Control. Okay, well, this is getting a little rough. Dimir Rogues. Seems to be. Dimir Control might just have naturally Fairy Mastermind in there. Oh boy. An Archdruid's Charm next turn. The opponent is tapped out, so I'm not so happy with that. We could still get there. I've come back from worse. Okay. Yeah. Rough stuff. Ooh, super rough. Yeah. Would have been nice to see 1 of 60. Okay. Well, wait. Oh, the Cavern of Souls. Now they know what we're doing. Is there any way out of this? Possibly. But probably not. We'll see. You never know. If I don't get something next turn, we'll pack it in. But, oh yeah, no, that's it. That's definitely it. That's gonna do it. No way. All right. Hornet Queen coming in because they got a bunch of flying stuff. Death Touch, trade with them all. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Trim T-Rex, maybe Carnage Tyrant, perhaps. Clifftop, having reach, at the very least, would block one of their big flying rogues, which I kind of like, but Roaming Throne is definitely the extra thing. Yeah. Certainly a deck that has counter spells. I'm not trimming Carnage Tyrant or Tyrranax Rex. No way. No how. Right. At least I know what I'm looking for. Maybe if I was on the draw, I'd keep it. Castle, Sunken, plus an Archdruid's Charm. Can't do that. Can't do that though. Finally, getting something. They could have Thoughtseize and various things, so keep the safest possible hand. Oh, look. Whoever would have guessed they had a Thoughtseize. I would say it's hashtag pre-recorded, but that is pretty standard. Hopefully they don't have another. Oh boy. Stat or account. Yep, okay. That's how she goes. To be expected. Oh, they milled 2 things that weren't land, so that could mean I draw it for the turn coming up. I like this. Oh no, well they got a Sunken. It would have entered tap, so that's also good. Okay, that's not good. Yeah, they milled a little bit. Oh, 2 Cavern of Souls. I was about to draw Castle Garenbrig. Okay. Well. I mean, technically I'm not dead. Next turn I'm mostly dead to their lovely aggression. They got 7, 8, 9. Tends to do the trick. Yeah, no, that's not happening. Nuts.
Dang! Oh!
Okay, where's Azorius control when you need it? Maybe I've scared it away. The algorithm sees what happens and like, no. We got to go through a little bit of a pain before you get to basically your favorite matchup. That's what it's saying to me. Probably. We'll go with that. Maybe it's taken a while to find the Azorius opponent. Okay, well. Hashtag pre-recorded. There you go. We got him. Nah. Well, I mean, there's Cavern of Souls, but no. Okay, well, that's definitely the keeper. Big time. We got Sylvan Scrying going off on turn 2. Oh, well, okay. It's not Azorius control with the Spire Bluff Canal, but certainly grabbing Sunken. Maybe it's Izzet Phoenix. Okay, still looks like it might be Izzet Phoenix. We get Vaultborn, should be safe. Be making 6 on turn 4, 7 on turn 5. That's pretty decent. Roaming Throne coming up would be pretty much the best. Oh, what is going on here? They have Vizier of Tumbling Sands, often found in Lotus Field, Lotus combo, untapping. It's a little bit strange. The mixture of stuff that's going on with this opponent. Yeah, it's got to be Phoenix, huh? I've just never really seen Vizier of Tumbling Sands in a Phoenix deck. When you cycle it, untap permanent, that's odd. Huh. Discard a bunch of stuff. Draw. Looking to get to Arclight Phoenix, I must imagine, with the artist talent. Drawing. Oh no, it's. This is weird. This is weird. I'll tell you that much. Super weird. I'm going with Vaultborn Tyrant. Possibly, we could have made the magic happen coming up. Archdruid searching for Ghalta. We were about to make 8 with the forest, but played a little bit safe. I feel they could have had some sort of counter spell and... Oh yeah, okay. Lotus Field. Is it Lotus Field, I guess? Really would have been a little bit better to wait for Ghalta. We would have killed the opponent, unfortunately. I should have listened to my gut, but that's how she goes. We'll hit him. Yeah, definitely. Get a little bit of damage on the opponent. And Archdruids, we'll search for Cavern. They would have they're going to have discontinuity, so basically we should be dead, I would imagine, but we'll get something that protects counter spells, plus we'll get Ghalta, and we'll hope for the best. But I think they're going to have discontinuity. Paying 6 at the start of our turn and our turn ends. Basically, they pay 6 to take an extra turn. Level 2, what's that do? Non-creature spells cost them. Okay, yeah. Hopefully they don't get pour over the page. Okay, we're dead. We're done. Yep. Lotus Field has won because now they untap 2 Lotus Fields and they're probably playing something big, something painful. Question is Artist Talent helping Lotus Field out quite a bit? Hard to say. Play that ultimatum. Do it. Do it. Sultai. Blue, black, and green. You know you wanna. Depending what 3 cards they choose, I choose 1 to go back and then they get to play 2. We might be able to live. Usually though, whatever it's called, it's not Sultai Ultimatum, but done for. Oh, the treasure cruise for that, the third pour over the pages. We've seen 1, 2. Yeah, we've seen 2 pour over the pages. There's a reasonable chance they might not get the third one here. No. Could have a small window. They gotta be scared. Okay. I like that. Yeah, that really allows them to dig. I don't like this actually. Oh. They hope, well, they might get a land, play that, and be able to make 5 if they get a pour over the pages here. They're desperately searching. They know counter spells do nothing if they have counter spells in their hand. This is interesting. Another treasure cruise. Okay. Maybe we can get them. I'm liking our chances here. They only have 3 left. They could have 4, but well, they will lose that temporary 2 blue that is floating. Okay. They got a bunch again. Hopefully Lotus Field can go through a whole bunch of stuff and make the magic happen. Sadly. Oh, they got rid of a Beseju. That could have helped them. Another Vizier of... Okay, yeah. You got 4 more. Is this some sort of Thassa's Oracle? They're going to play it. They're going to have no cards in their library. That could be their win condition. Possibly. So I might be seeing my demise. That's a very real possibility right here. I think that's what's coming up. I'm not going to say good game. Just because I can sense it. Thassa's Oracle. They play it. They'll have possibly no cards in their library. And yeah. They have... Their devotion to blue would be 2, but their devotion to blue is greater than the number of cards left in there, so they just automatically win. Yeah, it's gotta be. They discard a bunch of stuff. getting Thassa's Oracle from the sideboard, perhaps. No, that's not it. What's going on? They got nothing.
Good Lord, what is happening in there?
I think that's quite appropriate. What happened in there? Maybe they wanted to go through stuff because they assumed I would assume that they had won. Yeah, I know. I gotta stay positive. Do I want Pithing Needle? Probably. But keep in mind, we did see Boseiju, which could be quite nasty. They have a bunch of Boseijus. If it makes sense for them to do so, I think Boseiju would be taking out Castle Garenbrig and possibly Cavern of Souls. But I do like Pithing Needle. I say we do Pithing Needle. Roaming Throne, yeah, let's trim Roaming Throne. Pithing Needle, we name Thespian Stage. They don't get to copy Lotus Field. We could name a Planeswalker. We can name Artist Talent, that red enchantment class, and they can't level it up, which is extra good, just like that hand is extra good. But yeah, leveling up with the enchantment classes, that is an activated ability, so okay, well, I'll might as well grab another Sunken. I like that. I didn't really need it. It may have been better just to send that Sunken to the bottom, but we'll see. This is looking good. No Lotus Field yet. Just some creatures untapping a bunch of stuff. It really could be quite problematic. Portent Tracker could untap Lotus Field and also Vizier of Tumbling Sands. So we got to be at least a little bit worried. Hopefully they don't pop off next turn. We will have enough mana to play Ghalta, and we protect against counter spells now, which is extra good. Yeah. As long as they're a touch slow, we'll get them, especially if I draw Pithing Needle next turn. I can play that plus Archdruid's Charm. I like the looks of this. Definitely. Feels like a little bit of a stumble on the opponent, which is going to be good for us. Oh, just naturally drawing her. Well. I like the sounds of that. Just play that. I don't know. Archdruid's Charm to really make it good, I think. Gonna do it. Vaultborn, yeah, two things that have haste, maybe. Now I'll just do Vaultborn Tyrant. Yeah. And we'll hope for the best. Okay, well, they're probably completely dead now with that Lotus Field. So whatever we did wouldn't really have changed things. If I had played Carnage Tyrant, whatever. Maybe they have discontinuity themselves. Okay. Now we gotta beat that. I don't really want to play it out, but of course the opponent didn't win the previous game, so it makes me a little bit suspicious about the possibility of winning. Of course, it isn't the most enjoyable watch. Kind of wish I had the Jeopardy theme song here, but I mean, they didn't do it. If they don't do it, if they fizzle out, we play Ghalta and we kill them. And we know we have lethal coming up if they don't get us this turn, so I guess we're sticking it out. Oh boy.
A I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
I should go make another coffee. I could probably make 2 coffees at this point. I'm just kind of curious what their win condition will be and why they missed it the previous game. Huh. They must have like one ultimatum. The one Thassa's Oracle was on the very, very bottom the previous game, and then they couldn't get it done. Huh. Drinking some key lime, bubbly, sparkling water. It's good stuff. Okay, so they got 5. Alright, not too bad. Another pour over the pages probably coming up, I would bet. Which then they would have access to 6. They'd untap both Lotus fields if that was the case. So they don't have pour over the pages. This is actually very positive. They got a total of 4, and they're going to grab a land, put it into their hand, play it, but maybe they're taking out Castle Garenbrig. Don't worry. I got a backup, buddy. I got a backup. They could also have a counter spell, but interesting. Okay. Do it. Take out Castle Garenbrig. Watch out. Do it. You know you wanna. Oh.
But you can't do this to me.
Good game.
You know how much I sacrificed?
You fizzled once again. I tapped 5 lands and I killed you. Boom. That's what it's all about, folks. That's just about the best nightcap you could hope for. Wow. I don't get it. We didn't see anything that would have won them the game. That begs the question, did they even have a win condition? We can search their graveyard to maybe see. Balaged Recovery, they could make a bunch of mana. It returns a card, any card, so they could return Pour Over the Pages, tap another 5, untap both Lotus fields, and kind of cycle through a few things. Nothing here is anything that kills you. If a sword, okay, what's level 3 here with Artist Talent? We gotta look at that. If a source you control would deal non-combat damage to an opponent. Okay, maybe that was their win condition somehow. They have one thing that deals a little bit of non-combat damage pinging me. Well, it would deal a little bit extra. I don't know, that's weird. I'll take it. Well, stay positive even if you think the Lotus field opponent is going to win. Sometimes they won't. And especially easy to stick it out because, they were dead. You saw it. I saw it. You might as well try it because they could actually have found their win condition in Game 3 if I had quit on the spot when they started to do all their funny business. But yeah, we'll leave it there for tonight. Lovely, fantastic stuff. Roaming Throne, probably gonna keep it in. Get a feel for it. Once again, like I mentioned, I've used it before in the past, and maybe it's the more right thing to, well, like I said, elevate everything that's already going on, make it even better. One of the better turn 4 plays. If I don't have Carnage Tyrant, well, I might not be playing anything. So if instead that play that was nothing could be Roaming Throne in some cases, that's a pretty good thing to be. Yeah. Alright, we'll leave it there for tonight. Thanks for watching. everybody right now, later on, whenever it is. Have a good rest of your time zone. Get some good rest. And, yeah. Get some good sleep, yes. Peace.
It's a rescue operation, and it's leaving right now.